there. So this is a tutorial on how to use my tax preparation bundle. I had the audio originally recorded and attached to this video, but my dog barked the entire time, so I'm having to retake it. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, there is the README tab. And then once you click off of the README tab, you can click on to different tabs. So the first one is the tax preparation checklist. So the first section is the personal information that you will need to bring with you to your tax accountant. This entire sheet is basically, I put it together based on things that I found. I am not a tax accountant. My husband's a tax accountant, but I am not a tax accountant. So I am not a professional to tell you of all the wonderful, perfect things that absolutely need to be done for your taxes. If you do not like it, you could just highlight my list, hit the delete key, and it will disappear, and you're welcome to retype anything that you would like. Be sure to run this by your tax preparation person to tell them, hey, or ask them, hey, what do I need to have in to bring with me? And it's really important. So if they send you an email and they say, hey, can you upload your stuff or bring it with you? It's really important. There's some stuff that they need, and they can't do your taxes until you get that stuff for them. So the second column is income, and so just make sure if you have any really cool things like having rental properties, or if you won the lottery, or if you have any other special income, just make sure to tell your tax preparer. Also, if you have any expenses, anything that you have spent money on, like if medical bills or childcare or anything like that, make sure to either write down what you did. If it was cash, write it down somehow, bring receipts with you, bring your statements, things like that. Also, there is a list of tax credits that that you might qualify for. This is not an exhaustive list, but you might want to talk to your tax preparation person and just ask them, hey, what are a list of credits that I might apply for, that I might qualify for, and then what kind of things do I need to do to prove that that's important. So medical is always a big one if you qualify for that, or mileage, or if you have your own business, if you have a home office. There's different really cool things that you could do. So here I'm kind of showing you that you can add more items. You just highlight it, and then you would, if you wanted to add more things, you would just highlight the list, and then there's like a little dot, and then you would just drag it down, and you can add more lines if you need to. This list is printable, and so you're welcome to print this out and check it off as you get this completed. Now, if you are using Excel, so what you can do, if I'm giving you the Excel spreadsheet, a lot of times I don't include the checkboxes in the Excel spreadsheet, just because Excel can be so different for everyone. So if the checkboxes aren't there in your Excel, then you can use an X in place of the checkbox, and it'll work just fine. So you can do that as well. So if you get the Excel spreadsheet version, there won't be checkboxes. If you really want checkboxes, then please use please use Google Sheets. Because those will have the checkboxes. Most of my videos are showing you the Google Sheets version, and Excel is going to look totally different. It just doesn't import. It doesn't look the same at all. So here I'm just showing you like how to check things off. Okay, next tab is the tax deduction tracker, not tractor. The tax deduction. Say that 10 times fast. tax deduction tracker. So this is a place for you to keep track of all the things that you might uh, qualify for tax deductions. Ask your tax advisor again, what kind of things are tax deductible, so that I can keep up with the list here, and then you can keep up and then add that up over time. And again, this is a printable sheet. Next is a bookkeeping template. This is the dashboard for bookkeeping, keeping up with your income and expenses, typically for business owners. Um, and this is just the whole dashboard. So this will show you your total annual income, your expenses, and it'll separate it by month. If you click on any of these graphs, it will show you the individual monthly data if you put your mouse over it. So this is just showing you your income and expenses and tax and your net profit by month. This will also show you your total annual net profit, your total income, and your total expenses for the entire year. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Everything will be, so everything on this tab is formulas. So you don't do anything to this. You can't really manipulate this because everything comes in from another tab called income and expenses, which I'll show you here as soon as we move on to the next tab. Here's your income and expenses tab. Basically, if you wanted to move everything out, you would just highlight it and hit your delete key. Except the income and expenses, just put zeros there. And then once you have that whole section, you can take it. There's a little dot on the bottom, and then you can just drag it down, and it'll empty it out for you. If it is filled up, a lot of times I try to empty those out. But you can put in the date, the type of income or expense. So say you made a sale, there's your income, your title for it. So say you sold a t-shirt and say it was a blue shirt, and then you made 25 bucks. And then you can keep up with any expenses or tax that way. And then that way you know how much tax you spent for the year. And that's typically for business owners. Next tab is the medical expense tracker. So this will keep up with any medical expenses, which is really nice because sometimes I think there's a certain number depending on how much money you make. There's sometimes you can deduct your medical expenses. So it's nice to keep track of it. So you can put your date, the title, and description. Here I'm showing you how you can kind of zero it out and empty it out. Which I made a mistake here. I was kind of backing up here, copying it and putting it into another cell because I was trying to make examples. So you can highlight the section, put the little blue dot, and drag it down, and then it's zeroed out. So you can empty it out that way. You put your date here, the title. So say you're going to, fill a prescription. The description would be whatever the name of the drug is. And then you put the number, 25 bucks for the copay, and any notes if you want to. This is a great thing also to print out or take with you to your accountant. Here, I'm showing you how you can print this out. You go to File and Print. Make sure it's portrait and that the usually says fit to width under scale. And then you can print that out. Take that with you. Here's your mileage tracker. I'm showing you here how to delete out this information. You're just basically hitting the delete key. There's certain columns that are the formulas, so you don't want to delete out every single column. Just delete out the beginning part. So then you can rewrite, put your date in, put in your description. So where did you go? Say, I went to the doctor. And then oh my goodness, I must have been talking about lots of things. Okay, so you went to the doctor here, and then the next part is where did you go from? So the city that you started at, Los Angeles, and then we're going to San Diego, California. Talking about California is just always my go-to in examples. Okay, odometer start, so just put your odometer information in there. This would be a great thing to use if you had a cell phone and like your Google Sheets app. And then your total miles, it will subtract your odometer finish from your start. Cents per mile is typically at 65 cents a mile, but you can change that if you want to. So you just put in 0.65. I can't believe I'm looking at this such small font. And then your mileage, it's gonna add everything and multiply it up for you. If you don't have any toll fees or parking fees, you can just put in zeros and then it will do the total claim for you. And then if you wanted to put in the amount paid for gas, you can as well. The mileage cost is automatically calculated for you. Those are formulas. That shows you your total mileage cost. Yep, that column. And then grand total claim, that'll add everything up for you. Your total trips will calculate everything for you. And that is it. So if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. And I appreciate you purchasing this tax prep checklist. Feel free to find me at savvyandthriving.com if you have any questions. You guys have a great day.